I've had some fucking dog shit relationships. And a lot of it being my fault. And so now I'm going around the internet trying to interview people of all walks of life. And so you're married, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'd like mark you off the checklist. Now I'd be interviewing someone that's married.
Okay.
So yeah. First off, I want to just like ask real quick. What do you look for in a partner? Like, when you were dating and looking for someone to pick as someone to marry, what were some things you looked for initially?
My first real big one was that they were kind. Gotta be kind to me, gotta be kind to others. I loathe the fucking idea when women feel special because the guy that they talk to is nice to them but an asshole to others. It's like this faux feeling like you are special because they're kind to you but rude to everyone else. I like a guy who is just kind to everybody. I don't want their kindness to be such a rarity. And
was that something that you found difficult to find, or were there a good amount of guys that were kind?
Difficult to find. Difficult to find, and to curb my behavior into looking for that. Because I used to like the guy who was like an asshole but sweet to me. It gives you, as a woman, this like false sense of like being special. But what it really is the way he acts to other people is indicative of how he will probably eventually act to you.
Okay, and you had to learn from your mistakes, and
yes,
and this is what you ended up at. Okay, very interesting.
So a guy who is kind to everybody. We have to have like shared hobbies.
Okay.
Like we can be different people, but if we have nothing of a hobby shared, like we're never going to mesh, probably not going to live well together. Like my husband and I, we both have like, we constantly go back to League of Legends and we are both just always at our computers, like busy. So that, and then sexual attraction.
Cool.
I have to be like attracted to them.
And so what constitutes a hobby? Because I could hear some people saying like, watching Netflix is our hobby. Do you think it has to be a little more deep than that, than a hobby like that? Or would that be enough?
Watching TV is like something everybody does. It's like saying, my hobby is reading my text messages. Like, welcome to the world. We're all fucking watching Netflix. For me, a hobby is something that like takes actual effort to get into. I have like a lot of hobbies.
Like bond with your significant other too. Is that part of it as well?
Yeah, it helps you bond with them. It helps you understand them. I think like if I was to only have fashion as a hobby, it would be really hard for me to like have anything in common with my husband. But we share video games as a hobby, so.
But when dating, you have these people, you narrowed it down, but you still probably don't jump on these people immediately because there could be red flags. So what would be some red flags that make you stop pursuing the person like immediately?
Oh God, this is so bad because I ignore red flags. I'm very impulsive. But if I was a less impulsive, more reasonable person, a red flag, probably being unemployed is a red flag. Like living with your parents is a red flag. Like in your adulthood. And for me, probably having no friends is a red flag.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. Yeah, very interesting. I also definitely agree with those. Luckily, I've noticed those red flags too, and I feel like there's some more deeper laying issues with my relationships in the past.
Oh, no.
But moving on, a couple more, and I'll let you guys continue.
Okay.
So when you're in a relationship, what would be like maybe the 3 most important things that you'd want your partner to do regularly?
Like for themselves or for me?
It could be in general in the relationship. It could be stuff that they do for you. I want to keep it a little broad. I want to see your interpretation of the question.
Regularly, 3 things that they do. It would have to be their hygiene. Like you should regularly shower, brush your teeth, stuff like that. I could like love you so much, but if you are, if you have bad hygiene, I can't love that. I have broken up with a guy for having really smelly feet. So hygiene.
Smelly feet.
Yes.
That's what's good. That's the good shit right there.
No, that is not the good shit. Oh my God. To have a guy come home, take off his shoes and socks, and the entire room smells repulsive.
That's hot.
Like his socks can't even go in the hamper. Like they have to go in a different fucking room. Not hot.
Jeez, that's cold.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back, though.
I mean, I tolerated it for like 8 months, but it made it really easy to leave when I just like thought about the socks a lot.
Damn, you're strict.
So, but it did cause a lot of fights. Anyway.
I'm sure. I'd be done. That wasn't tolerated.
So hygiene, super important. They have to be consistent with work. Like, if you can't hold your job, that's probably not good.
That's me right there, baby.
It's me too. It's me too. That's why my partner can't be like that. Only one of us can be fucked up. This is why I'm an artist and not working a 9 to 5. So hygiene, consistent at their job, and that they have interests outside of just working.
Politics.
Yeah, that's all fair. That's all very fair. Just like everything a good normal person should all have. And so lastly, the most important thing, and I think the thing that's the most difficult for people, how do you know that like you're the one that's fucking something up in a relationship? How do you go around like analyzing a part of the relationship that maybe you were actually the problem with, you know?
Okay, well, I'm mentally ill, so I'm probably the cause of all of my relationship failures.
Who's not mentally ill?
No, I know. I just like to say it that way. I don't know. I always assume that like part of the problem is me.
True.
So I would have the opposite effect. I would really struggle to be able to draw the line where, hold on, this other person is making us fail.
So for you, it's kind of like the exact opposite. It's like, how do you know when it's the other person that's fucking it up, not you?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. No, yeah.
Wait, are you asking these questions because you want to know why your relationships aren't working out? Because you said you were previously in dog shit relationships or something.
Yeah. I'm basically just asking these types of questions to people all over and seeing what they answer. That's about it. I hope you have a nice night.
You too.
I'm gonna eat some breakfast now. Bye-bye.
Bye.